Feature Friday.
The freshest. That is fabulous.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We're back.
Yes.
I have an interesting one.
Okay.
I think Vale is going to really like this. In case you didn't know, guys, she's a big rock fan. And you guys have recommended us to check out more rock. Yes.
Yes, more rock.
But
more rock.
this band we're going to check out today is called
Secondhand
Secondhand Rose. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I've read a bit about it.
I read about it.
And Vale saw me, so she's spoiled.
But I didn't know they were rock, so yeah.
They are famous for mixing in traditional Chinese instruments with rock and roll fundamentals. This is what Wikipedia says. So source, trust me, bro. Let's give it a watch. And we also have the lyrics.
Oh, it's live.
It's live.
Oh,
completely
okay.
new for us. First time.
2018.
We don't know these guys at all.
有一句老话，像新年，像旧年，像东北老乡，像二手玫瑰19年的自己问好，二手玫瑰。
Okay, love his glasses.
Yeah,
沈阳
dude, the guy's
接
top.
客。
Ooh.
Oh, wow, they're very famous.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, he's a rock star.
前夜不满，梦完黄金我梦黄粱，春雨不湿痴心鸳鸯，秋寒透大痴情人儿。
That is fabulous.
望山望水我望青城。
Ah!
What is that trumpet called? That's so freaking cool. I know it's not a trumpet, and that's a stupid thing to say, but how cool is that?
You know, I've saw a trumpet similar to that, but it was in a Korean festival, South Korean festival, and they had a trumpet like this. Actually, I'm gonna put the audio here because I recorded a bit of a video. But that's the closest sound I have for reference. It's a laba
A laba.
or suona,
Suona.
also called dida from Cantonese. Laba or Heidi. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Cool. It's such a fabulous sound, though. It's so refreshingly different. It's
very-
so
it pings
striking.
through
Yeah,
me,
it's
yeah.
so striking. There's no way of misplacing it. Also, it's a really cool, fun way to include it into a genre that is so completely different from where you would traditionally hear this type of sound, which is dope. I
Yeah, you
kinda
never
like
hear
that.
this style of instrument in rock and roll.
No, and
It's
this
very
is
cool of them to mix so many sounds like that.
yeah, it's really fun. I love the fact that it's a main focus of the song, and it's not just an added element, which you can find a lot of it like influences in other bands in across the world, like where they use folkloric sounds, but just as an added embellishment to the song rather than it being a main focus point of the track. And in this particular song, you have it's a main character of the storytelling, which I really appreciate.
So this is the one I saw in the British Museum, the Korean one. This is it's called a Hanulim Tap Ye Yong So or something like that. I don't know, I probably murdered that. But that's the one I heard. But you see how it's kind of like similar in shape, but the sound is actually the Chinese one pings through more.
That's right. It's higher. It's twangier.
cuts
in
through more.
Yeah. More metallic in sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody's having the time of their lives.
The pictures in the back. I feel like I'm
Tripping.
tripping balls.
Yeah. It's like you're in Tomorrowland. That is so freaking cool. See, it's similar timbre to the electric guitar.
Wow, he's such an artist.
I love his texture. That is so freaking cool. You see, they're in similar timbres. I really like that.
It's such a... I would have never imagined
Me
that mixture.
neither. Live music, bro. There's something magical about
Oh,
it.
it means business now. If you listen to the crash cymbal that he's hitting as well, so much credit for everyone here. Obviously, they are pro best of the best musicians, but even the timbre of the splash of the actually it's a crash, it's not a splash. The crash cymbal, it's different to the timbre both of the guitar and the trumpet, so it creates a splash of sound.
Yeah.
So it does what it's meant to be, like it does a crashing sound. But the timbre as well of the bell, of the cymbal as well is so well chosen. Everything is just so meticulously chosen.
And I love that all of those sounds that we are exposing or bringing to the table, they're metallic bass sounds, which is something so different. When you hear a metallic sound, they usually tend to be coming from a trumpet or like the brass section in a band or something like that. And they are used as embellishments because they're too striking, they're too overpowering in its essence. So when you have metallic elements in a rock band, it's such a different experience to something that is quite structurally straightforward. The song is pretty straightforward in structure.
Cyclical.
It's very cyclical. Actually, it allows the people to settle into the song quite naturally. But and the vibe,
Repeatable verse, a repeatable section, so the crowd can get involved.
correct. And the vocals from a rock standpoint, they're quite linear as well. They provide what they need to provide, which is texture, is emotion, it's euphoric essence overall. But there's nothing of crazy vocal prowess.
I think the strength of the song is the prowess of both the band and the singer's natural texture and natural
Correct.
sort of a color in his voice.
I love those metallic elements. It's so radical.
Big venue too, man.
That's fabulous. This guy is a
He's a
freaking
star.
star.
Yeah, this guy's a star.
Bravo. It can't be easy to play that. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, and that drummer is so loose. Like he is
He
so
is I'm telling you,
so
this guy.
tight. But it's interesting. Like drummer terms are weird because it's like if you're loose, that means you're very like agile and mobile.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're tight in terms of tempo wise, it means you're very pocket. It means you're very on tempo. Like you
There's
have the
nothing to sway
metronome
you
stuck
away.
up your bum.
Oh. Okay, well,
You're never gonna rush or you're never gonna drag.
that's
you know?
right. Okay.
So that means your pocket. It's really weird in English. I wonder what the terminology would be in Chinese or in other languages.
Yeah, me too. That would be fantastic to learn.
Is anyone a drummer watching?
Because actually, I was gonna say a lot of the terminology in music way of talking, it's so different in Spanish. That's our native language. We speak Spanish first.
Yep.
And I remember having to learn the terminology in English for
So
the first
weird.
time, like how to explain music in English.
I thought I didn't know anything about music.
I just didn't know how to explain myself, and I was like, how do you say this in this way? Like how? It's
I
so
genuinely
weird.
thought I
Yeah.
knew nothing about music.
Yeah.
Zero, nada.
I wonder what it's like in Chinese, if you guys. Yeah.
Oh, this would be
Could you
so
imagine?
different, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so these are the lyrics. The song is called "The Ferry," and the lyrics go a little bit like this: "The west is bright while the east is dark. The evening sun will disappear. I bask in sorrow. I was going to say, I feel like rock and roll has always done something really well, which is people's music. It is the people's struggle. It is the people's perception. It is the layman's story. It is your everyday Joe. What would you call it? Perception of the world.
It's social perspective. It's social
It's just what people talk
observation.
about.
Yeah.
That's why rock and roll became so sort of popular. Not busy last night. After night is busy. I had a dream, a golden. This is a daydream. Spring rain is not wet. Their intimate friend. Autumn cold weather through the infatuated person.
Oh, nice.
Miss Universe, miss the earth, miss myself. Ooh, nice. Looking at the mountain water, I am looking for early in the morning. I still unbridled.
I look early in the morning.
Right. I still unbridled anytime. I originally was a heaven happy and unbridled fairy. Ignore anything in the world, only for God wine, that my mind will
Good
be...
wine.
Only for good wine that my mind will be perturbed. The enchanting shadow, a female in debt. Overnight, pay off the debt. Persuade universe and earth to persuade good friends.
That's cool.
Forget mountain, forget water, forget me, sweetheart. Miss universe, miss the earth, and miss myself. Persuade universe and earth to persuade good friends. I feel like this is a riddle. Miss universe, miss the earth, miss myself. Looking at the mountain water. I looking for early in the morning. What the fuck? Persuade universe and earth to persuade myself. Forget the mountain, forget water, forget me, sweetheart. Jesus.
It's a really existential song. If the lyrics translated do any justice, I think it's quite the.
I think it's quite literal, but still.
Yeah, but
what could be the meaning?
Again, if you take the little like hints of context within the translated lyrics, you can really see the existential aspects of it. Like you're one with the universe, and at the same time, everything revolves around that, right? So it's like if you're in debt, if like your actual normal conscious day life, right, it's weighing you down. Forget it all, because you can look at the universe and like. You know, life.
Isn't it more, because the song is called The Fairy, right? Isn't it more that the fairy represents a woman? So they're utilizing a woman as a form of symbolism for... Because there's constant references to the female figure and love. Miss, right? Fairy.
Yep.
Female.
Forget me, sweetheart.
Sweetheart. So... Isn't it just essentially the attempt to seduce or persuade or get a fairy, but it is not real?
Okay,
because a fairy doesn't exist.
All right, fair enough.
So it's unattainable. So the love of this person is unattainable, of the love of this woman, perhaps. Couldn't it be interpreted like that?
I think
it's like
so.
The west is bright while the east is dark. The evening sun will disappear. I bask in sorrow. So the world will carry on. But in my reality, it's shit. But in other people's parts of the world, it's fine. The sun is gonna
continue going on. Yeah, the day will continue to be bright for them. Yes, I see that. Okay.
Right, and this is a daydream. I had a dream.
An unrequited love.
Maybe,
experience. Fair enough. I think that's more accurate.
Spring rain is not wet. The intimate friend. Autumn cold weather through the infatuated person.
Yeah, so it's like it's a juxtaposition always. So maybe it is like you're saying.
It's like Miss Universe. That could be interpreted as she is the most beautiful being of the world, or it could also be he is actually talking directly to the universe. Miss the earth. He no longer feels part of this.
And maybe then he misses himself.
And then I missed myself. I don't know. This is. I would love to. We go through every comment, by the way, and I put Google Translate. Through Google Translate, I can read your comments and stuff, or our team of lovely people let us know, like, you know, the most liked comments and stuff. So do like each other's comments. It does help us know what you guys would like us to check out. But I do go with Google Lens and I read every comment and stuff. So maybe let us know what your interpretation of this is, or if the singers themselves have done interviews and stuff and they have spoken about the actual meaning of the song.
I wonder what the cultural aspect of the cultural impact, the cultural impact of the song has, because this is a really old band that they have been in the blog for a while. So
since 2004, they released the Secondhand Rose band the actual album.
All right. So I wonder what the cultural impact of this song actually has, because it struck the audience. They had an immediate reaction to the song, which is pretty freaking fun. I wonder what it means to the community, you know?
Yeah, the group was formed in August 2000.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so they've been playing for a long time.
For a very long time. Well, guys, there you have it. Let us know what else you'd like us
Fabulous.
to watch next. I have seen a lot of the comments.
We
And
appreciate every single bit of support, every single bit of love, and all different platforms as well. You guys are awesome.
it
We
means
love
the
you very
world.
much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to discover music from China. It's a huge privilege. Obviously, we are trying to learn and then also bring this knowledge to other parts of the world, and even to utilize them in our own creations and stuff like that. But we have to go through this process of discovery first. So thank you so much.
And it has never been more enjoyable. To be
Yeah,
honest.
and it means a lot that you guys care what we think, and you care about our opinions and
And you
the way
care
of
to
reviewing
teach
stuff.
us too.
Yeah, so thank you so much. I hope it's a learning experience both ways, and we will see you on the next video.
Bye.